Hey fellas, welcome back to the channel. I promised y'all I was going to show y'all a song called Eastbound and Down. And I am. And I also promised you at the end of the video I'd tell you my personal story about my encounter with Mr. Reed. And I'll try to make it short because I know folks don't want to hang around forever. But let's get to this, and I want to show you the chords you're going to need. They're in no particular order. Hopefully they'll be up on the screen here where you can see them. You're going to need a G, you're going to need a G, you're going to need an A, you're going to need an F, and you're going to need a C, and you're going to need an E minor, and you're going to need a B7. And those are the chords you're going to need. Now, the tempo is really giddy up fast. So I'm going to try to get back a little bit and show you. You start on the G up here, and there's the opening lick if you want to play it. I'm coming off off my 1, 2, 3, off my D string, and I'm hitting my G string, E, A, D, yeah, G, off the D. And just hitting the G open like that. I'm gonna do my thumb for the pattern because it's really fast. You gotta get it up. Southbound and down, 18-wheelers rolling. We gonna do what they say can't be done. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Hammer down and watch old band. Okay? That is the strumming pattern and the sequence of the chords. Let's do the sequence again, because this is really what's more important than the lyrics. G, southbound and down, 18-wheelers rolling. We gon' an F. We gon' do what? C. They can say D. Can't be done. A long way to go in a short time to get there. Put the hammer down and then your D. Watch your band, dude. Like that. Okay? And that is the song. Like that. Now, there's a part where the E minor, I don't know what verse it's on, you can look it up, but it changes after about second, third verse to E minor, to a C, to an A, to a B7. It takes the place of this G, A, F, C sequence over here for the next couple of verses. Again, this sequence. E minor, A, E minor, C, A, B7. That's the chord sequence for these next three verses. Let's see, I'll try to get a verse out. All right. Put your foot down to the pedal. Don't worry about the brake, because we got places to be and got a run to make. But the E minor, C, A, B7. Now there's a little lick off this E minor if you want to throw it in. Or if you want to leave it, if you want to do it. It's hard for me to pull off and come back up to it. But you can play around with that right there and get you a little lick. Again, one more time on the sequence. E minor, C, A, B7. Then back to the G, A, that is the chord sequence for the song, fellas. Now, I promised you a story about Jerry, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you real quick. I went to a concert back in the late 70s, early 80s, somewhere in their 80s, and he was in Mobile, and got time to go get, autograph. And artists sold, their memorabilia, their shirts and records or whatever, or cassettes, whatever it was at the time. Anyway, I got up there to him, and I didn't have none of his memorabilia. I had a Panama Jack shirt on I had bought in a Panama Jack hat, I think. And I went up, shook his hand, and said, I really love your song, Southbound and Down. So I messed up the song already from the jump start. And I didn't have none of his memorabilia, so, we didn't get off real well on our right foot. But anyhow, I asked him would he sign my Panama Jack shirt. And I turned around, he signed the back of it for me. And I carried it home to my then wife. And what I prefer to remember about Mr. Jerry Reed is that he was a kind and gentle man. And he was actually a legend in country music. Most guitarists wish they had this much of Jerry Reed's talent. Anyway, fellas, if this video has been helpful, please consider subscribing and sharing and leaving comments about what you'd like to see or not see, or what I can do or not do, whatever we need. Anyway, guys, peace out and thank you for watching.